I'm gonna redirect this thing, man, because we ain't got a whole lot of time. He's the legend. You feel me? Who the f***ing GOAT?
Michael Jordan. Okay, listen, and this is LeBron is one of my good friends. I have so much respect for what he's doing now, what he's done, and what he would eventually do, because he's not done yet. So it's definitely, I'm gonna say this, it would definitely be an argument that would need to be had. If LeBron James end up the #1 scorer of all time, top 5 in assists and top 5 in rebounds, and have 4, 5, 6 championships, you cannot do nothing but have the conversation of who's the greatest of all time.
The conversation's already happening.
Well, the conversation's been happening, but it's not good. LeBron's still playing. It's hard to have that conversation about the greatest of all time when a man is still putting on his jersey, right? So, but when he's done, his lineup, his statistical lineup is going to be the greatest that's ever played the game when it comes to scoring, assists, rebounds, so forth and so on. I come from a Jordan era. I am biased, and I'm going to be a bias to the day I pass away. Michael Jordan will be my GOAT.
I always loved you. I love you even more.
No, he would be my GOAT. But that doesn't mean I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. LeBron is amazing, but Michael Jordan is my GOAT. I play basketball because of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but bro, y'all know how it is in the locker room. It's different. Like, y'all won championships together. And to me, this is the #1 question I had, because I see you on TNT, and I see you tweeting Instagram. Anytime a conversation come up, you're like, he's my GOAT, MJ.
He's my GOAT.
But you got MJ, that's your teammate, that's your man. Y'all on a banana boat together. You know what I'm saying? So does that ever get awkward?
You gotta be super cool to get on a banana boat with other grown men. You gotta be really close. You gotta be really close.
That doesn't get awkward where it's like, you are publicly saying, this is my GOAT, and everybody else in the world is talking about who's the GOAT.
Not for me. I think my thing is like, this is a real conversation, right? All of us have our own individual opinions. This has nothing to do with, like I said, once LeBron James is done playing this game of basketball, I'm definitely gonna tell my grandkids, kids, that I played with one of the greatest to play the game of basketball. He will be the GOAT for a lot of generations. I started playing the game because of Michael Jordan. He will be my GOAT until the day I pass away. It doesn't take anything away from LeBron. This is just like LeBron. We started playing, we envisioned playing like Michael Jordan. So for me, from Chicago, where I grew up, I made it out the hood because I seen a dude, number 23, play the game of basketball at a level that I was like, I just want to do some of that. So it doesn't take anything away from LeBron. LeBron will be the GOAT of this generation that has watched him grow up, just like we watched Michael Jordan kind of grow and go into what we call a GOAT. That's why I always say my GOAT. This is not personal. LeBron's my guy, but Jordan is my GOAT.
So you retired at 37. LeBron is 36, turns 37, I believe, in December.
Yeah, man.
How's he still, like, what makes him special? And even when you talk about mileage and how he's doing it night in and night out, where you talk about usage rate, you talk about, load management. He ain't doing what Kawhi's doing. He ain't doing what these other KD, and I love KD, I love Kyrie, but KD just took off.
AD hurt, so LeBron got to take on more with LA right now.
Right. So, like, what makes him special? You had that
yeah. This dude up there.
He left the hospital with more than everybody.
Bro, listen. Bro, Brandon, B. Marshall, this dude up there, bro.
Out the womb.
Bro, his shopping cart of talent when he was born was bigger than everybody's, dog.
They gave him everything.
The dude behind LeBron, he don't have nothing.
Yeah, but you got to give me more, man, because we know what goes into it, the sports science, how we train, how we eat, how we sleep, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
What are we not seeing that you saw?
Yeah. Here's the thing, like you said, we know about taking care of your body. What do you put in your body? Nutrition, right? That's why I have a chef, right? You guys have a chef for the show, right? We understand about putting in your body. We understand about the training that you need as athletes, former athletes. We understand the training that you need.
Well, everybody except Ocho.
Right, okay. So besides the guy who eats McDonald's every day, which none of us can do, we understand about that. But ultimately, man, I've watched this guy, and I see him take care of his body. I see him own it 100%. But I've also know that guys can roll their ankle and be out 4 weeks. I've seen this guy roll his ankle and come back and give you about 20 in the fourth quarter. I'm talking about a bad roll ankle, and I'm like, oh, he done. He come right back. I'm out 4 weeks with this roll ankle. He come right back, fourth quarter, scored 20. Right. It was like when God made him, he was like, all right, I'm going to give you all this. I'm going to take everything, but I'm going to take one thing from it. I ain't going to give you no lining. But I'm gonna give you everything else. That's why I tell Bron, I'm like, he gave you everything. He gave him everything. He just said, I'm gonna just take this one
But
thing.
when is he gonna let it go though?
No, listen, as long as he got money, he ain't letting it
He
go.
too rich to let it go.
Do you think he carry in his pocket the GOAT conversation? Does he want to be better than MJ?
He said he's the GOAT. Was it when he won
Right after the bubble, when he won it.
Yeah, I mean, of course you want to be the GOAT. Right. Most people want to be the GOAT and you can't get there, right? We fall short. We run out of talent. I ran out of talent. Injuries or whatever. LeBron is actually there.
Do you think that takes away, do you think having this conversation sometimes takes away from what LeBron has accomplished?
Yes, because he's not done. And we're talking about everything he's doing now, right? We talk about the GOAT, the greatest of all time. That's when a player is done, and now you can put their resume versus the next resume. Right now, we've been talking about LeBron as a GOAT since 2010. We're 2021. This man still got another 5 years to play if God willing, he don't get hurt. So, like what I said, he will be a GOAT. Someone's gonna say LeBron's my GOAT, hands down, nothing else. Just like I say Jordan's my GOAT. It's generational GOATs. That's what people gotta understand. It's a lot of great players that play sports, but it's eras of GOATs. And everyone wanna make one GOAT. It's impossible to make one GOAT because as great as LeBron is, it will be another. This is just the way the game is. This is the way the world works. It will be another person that come in and become someone's GOAT.
And there's the Bill Russells, because he'll say championships and all
11.
that stuff. So he got 11 and all that. We know that LeBron's headline has 0 championships.
But it got a lot better. It got a lot better.
But does he? No. He bought that headline. We all know
Listen, if you got money,
You can buy anything?
but listen, women doing it, why we can't do it?
You can't buy a headline.
Hey, his headline don't have no championships, but it for sure got a lot of comeback players of the year.
Because it bounced back.
From Miami to now LA, he cold.
I saw the Space Jam promos. It's bro. It is the Alex Smith of basketball, bro.
That's CGI though. That's computer generated here. That man whole back is bald.
He rich.
But
As long as he got that bag, he can have some hair.
to get to you though, best shooting guard ever.
Michael Jordan.
I don't want Jordan, no, and they got Kobe and they got Wade. And then you have Ray Allen, none of that. You got AI, you got a bunch of dudes. Are you okay being behind Michael Jordan and Kobe when you see all the lists, when you see all that? You the third best shooting guard of all time. That's cool with you?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm cool with that.
No argument. No argument.
No arguments, man. Listen, I'm a kid just like you guys. I'm a kid from the inner city of Chicago. All right, I was never supposed to be here. I'm sure like most of us. And when you have a conversation about the greatest to play the game in any, what is overall or what is position based, and you can be anywhere in the top conversation when someone mentions your name, bro, that is a win. That's a win. So for me, I hear, oh, D-Wade's the third best shooting guard. That's cool. I may be the fourth. I may be the fifth. I may be the sixth one day. You still gonna have my name in the conversation. So I don't care about the number. I just care that you respect my game and what I brought to the game enough that you put me in the conversation. I'm cool with that.